geometric effects of a complex number. Now in this lesson, we'll see how the complex numbers are affected by adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing by another complex number. First of all, in addition and subtraction, complex number has the effect of translating a complex number. Let us see this by the help of an example. 3 plus 2i plus 5 minus 9i. This complex number, we are adding the second complex number to it. So we add the real part, so it is 8. And the imaginary parts we added, so it is minus 7i. So when we have to represent this in an Argand diagram, this is the real z and this will be the imaginary z. So in this case, when we are representing it, this is 3 plus 2i. So here it is a 3 and here it is a 2. So 3 plus 2i is this number. Then from here, we need to add a 5 minus 9i. So from here, 5 is here and then 9 we go down. So when we go down by 5, that is, this is a 3. When we go down by 5, it goes up to 8. That is, 3 plus 5 is 8. So it will be 8 over here. And then we have to come down by 9. So already we are in 2. So we need to come down by 7 blocks. So it will go up to negative 7. So this point will be this is 8 minus 7i. That is, this complex number, when we add 5 minus 9i, it goes to 8 minus 7i. So this point is getting translated to this. The same effect will go even for subtraction also. So we see that while adding or subtracting a complex number, it has an effect of translating a complex number. Multiplication of a complex number. Multiplying a complex number by a cos b plus I sin b multiplies the modulus by a and rotates the complex number by b in the anti-clockwise direction about the origin. Now let us see how this works out. So now if we multiply two complex numbers z1 and z2, that is, we'll take our first complex number as 3 cos pi over 4 plus I sin pi over 4. This complex number multiplied by 2 cos pi over 3 plus I sin pi over 3. Suppose if you are multiplying, we just multiply the magnitudes, that is 3 2s are 6 and add the arguments. Pi over 4 plus pi over 3 will give us 7 pi over 12 plus I sin 7 pi over 12. That is, when we put this in the Argand diagram, this is the real z and this will be the imaginary z. When we represent this complex number in the Argand diagram, this has an argument of pi over 4. So this complex number can be represented here as pi over 4. And then with that pi over 4, we are adding a pi over 3. So from here, when we add a pi over 3, this like this angle is pi over 3. So automatically our initial complex number is rotated by pi by 3 units in the anti-clockwise direction about the origin. Similarly, dividing a complex number by a cos b plus I sin b divides the modulus of a complex number by a and rotates the complex number by b in the clockwise direction about the origin. So for multiplication, it moves in the anti-clockwise direction. It is rotated in the anti-clockwise direction. For division, it gets rotated in the clockwise direction. So you have to remember the rotation in the anti-clockwise direction. For division, it is a rotation in the clockwise direction. This is the only thing which you have to remember for multiplication and division. Now multiplying by I. 3 plus 5i is multiplied by I gives us 3i plus 5i squared. That will be equal to minus 5 plus 3i. If we represent this in an Argand diagram, This one is 3 and 5. So here it will be a 3 and here it will be a 5. So 3 and 5 over here. Then when you multiply by I, we get it as minus 5 and a 3 over here. So this part. So we see that it is rotated. When you multiply by I, it is rotated by pi by 2. It is rotated 90 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction. So multiplying by I is a rotation of pi by 2 in the anti-clockwise direction. Now when we divide by I, so it is 3 plus 5i divided by I. That will be equal to 3 over I plus 5 over I. So now multiply and divide by I. So when we multiply and divide, the value doesn't change. Plus 5 over, so 5i over I. So this gives us a minus 1. So it will give us a minus 3i plus 5. It is nothing but 5 minus 3i. Now when we represent it, it is 3 and 5i. When we divide by I, we get it as 5 minus 3i. So we see that it is rotated 90 degrees in the clockwise direction about the origin. So it is a rotation of pi by 2 in the clockwise direction. So for multiplication, it is anti-clockwise, and for division, it will be anti-clockwise direction about the origin. The first question, z1 equal to minus 4 plus 2i. For each operation, find the complex number and describe the geometrical effect on z1. That is, first one is z1 plus 2 minus 3i. B, z1 star. C, z1 multiplied by I. Z1 minus 2 minus 3i. And z1 divided by I. Now the first one, that is A part, is z1 plus 2 minus 3i. That is, our z1 is given as minus 4 plus 2i plus 2 minus 3i. When we simplify this, we get it as minus 2 minus I. This is nothing but is a translation by 2 minus 3i. This is the effect of, see, describe the geometrical effect on z1. So translation is the geometrical effect on z1 by adding with 2 minus 3i. Now B, that is z1 star. Z1 star, that is, it is a complex conjugate. So we write the real part as it is. The imaginary part, we change the sign. So minus 4 minus 2i. Minus 4 minus 2i is nothing but a reflection in the x-axis. In the real axis. X-axis is nothing but the real axis for a complex number. See, z1 multiplied by I will be equal to minus 4 plus 2i multiplied by I, which gives us minus 2 plus 4i. Minus 2 plus 4i, this is a rotation. Rotation by pi over 2 in the anti-clockwise direction. About the origin. Then D, z1 minus 2 minus 3i. So z1 is minus 4 plus 2i, then minus 2 minus 3i. When we simplify this, we get it as minus 6 plus 5i. This is a subtraction, so it is a translation. Translation by 2 minus 3i. Then E part of it, z1 multiplied by I. z1 is minus 4 plus 2i multiplied by I. So this will give us minus 2 minus 4i. This is a rotation pi by 2 clockwise about the origin. The second question, z1 equal to 5 cos pi over 4 plus I sin pi over 4. For each operation, find the complex number and describe the geometric effect on z1. each argument should be in terms of pi in the domain minus pi less than theta less than pi. Here z1 is in multiplication and here z2 is in division. Here again z1 is in multiplication but with the negative sign. Here z1 is in division, but here the argument is 2.4. Here the argument is 3 pi over 4. Now let us see the first one. That is z1 has to be multiplied with this complex number. So the first z1 I have written and then I have written the complex number. So now in order to multiply the two complex numbers, we multiplied the magnitude. So it is 15. And then add the arguments. So pi over 4 plus pi over 5 will give us pi over 9 pi over 20. So 9 pi over 20 plus I sine 9 pi over 20. So the geometric effect on this complex number z1 is modulus is multiplied by 3. And rotation by, this is rotated by, this z1 is rotated by 5 by pi. Pi by 5. Because it is multiplication, it is anti-clockwise. About origin. So the modulus is multiplied by 3 and this z1 has been rotated in the anti-clockwise direction with the multiplication whichever was the complex number, that is 5 pi by 5. Now the B part z1 is divided by 4 cos 2.4 plus I sine 2.4. So the magnitude we divided, magnitude of z1 is 5 over 4. Then we subtract it. So it is cos of pi over 4 minus 2.4 plus I sine pi over 4 minus 2.4. When we simplify it, it is 1.25 into cos 1.61 and this minus I sine 1.61. So the modulus is divided by 4 and it is a rotation by 2.4 clockwise. Since it's division, it's clockwise about the origin. Now see part z1 multiplied by 7 cos pi by 12 minus I sine pi by 12. So we take this negative inside. So this will give us z1 is 5, magnitude of z1 5 into 7 into cos of pi by 4 and here the argument is minus pi by 12. So it is minus pi by 12 plus I sine pi by 4 minus pi by 12. So when we simplify it, it is 35 cos pi by 3 plus I sine pi over 3. So modulus is multiplied by 7 and it is a rotation of pi over 12 and this is a multiplication, so anti-clockwise. About the origin. D z1 divided by 5 cos 3 pi by 4 plus I sine 3 pi by 4. So it will be equal to 5 over 4 cos pi by 4 minus 3 pi by 4 plus I sine pi by 4 minus 3 pi over 4. So 5 over 5 is 1. So it is cos of minus pi by 2 plus I sine minus pi by 2. Modulus is divided by 5. And is a rotation by 3 pi by 4, and it is division, so it is in clockwise. Clockwise about the origin. Now the E part is Z1 star. Z1 star will be equal to, the imaginary part alone changes the sign. So it is 5 cos pi by 4 minus I sine pi by 4. So this is nothing but a reflection. Reflection in the real axis. Or we can tell it as the x-axis. So we need to understand that when it is multiplication, it has to be a rotation in the anti-clockwise direction. When it is a division, it is a rotation in the clockwise direction. Thank you.